Hi friends, it's Jana Eubank. I'm a little sad to be making this video today because this is the last layout I will be doing for Hip Kit Club as I head back into the industry to work for Simple Stories, back at my job at Simple Stories. But I have loved my year at Hip Kit Club and just want to say thank you to Kimberly and Robert and Kimberly. I've had the best time. This is the best community, and I hope that we can still keep in touch on the web, that you will follow me and I will still be hanging out, and I still have a subscription to Hip Kit Club, so you may see videos from me once in a while with the future kits. Now today I'm working with the December 2023 kits, and I am creating another wintry layout. This is some photos of my family and I as we were coming home from a family cabin, and we got caught in a surprise snowstorm. It wasn't too terrible, but some parts of the roads were a little sketchy. You can see that my son in that photo is not amused that I'm taking photos, but I always actually love an adventure. I love, I get excited, I don't want to be hurt on driving through winter roads, but it's almost kind of like, I don't know, a challenge, I guess. So I started with the snowflake paper with the pink and white snowflakes in the background, and then I was just drawn to this scallop snowflake paper. I wanted to feature it as a big band on one of my layouts, so I placed a section of it across the top, just fussy cutting it along the scallops, and now I am backing my main photo with some of the other pattern papers from the kit. I love this one with the periwinkle color, and I like how it ties into the colors of the scallop paper at the top. I thought that I might also, add some pattern paper or complementary pattern paper to the smaller photos. But once I did that, I don't know, it actually looks good on camera, but I felt like it was competing with the main photo. So I just peel those off. I decide to leave them just a plain white border, but I do go ahead and utilize that chevron piece and just tack it onto the back of my main photo. So I have 3 little scattered or offset mats there, and now I'm ready to keep going on with my layout. Now I love these little winter trees that came in the cardstock die cuts as well, and I love how they tie in with the colors at the top. So my plan was to use those. I wasn't sure if I was going to put them in a trio at the top or split them up on the top and bottom, but I ended up just using one of the trees just because of the way my photos were fitting, and I didn't want to cover up different sections on my layout. I also wanted to use these chipboard pieces that say relax and take a breath, and I'm anchoring them here on this chipboard postcard, and then I'm also layering in some of the stickers that have office theme, this envelope here and this tag, and those are from the cardstock sticker sheets from the main kit. So I'm just gonna kind of build this little, cluster up here at the top, and I will also add the tree there and create a little scene. So I love that wording that says relax and take a breath, because it was a little sketchy, in parts, and so we were like, are we gonna make it home okay, that kind of thing. So I thought that matched my memory quite well, and so I'll go ahead and build that. I am popping up this chipboard with some thin foam tape just to add some more dimension to it, and I just love that shadowy effect that foam tape and chipboard add to a project. So now I'm ready to commit to this, and I'm going to go ahead and get that in place. I'll add this little tree. Now the bottom of it is not popped up, just the top, and then I'm deciding if I want to add these 2 other trees at the bottom, but they're just covering up too much of my photo and competing with it, so I decide to set those aside. But I do turn over to the puffy shape stickers, and I thought I would make a little scene with this tree. I grabbed one of the houses, thinking it would remind me of the cabin, that kind of a thing, but it was too cluttered, so I decided just to go with the penguin. Now I was a little hesitant to add the penguin because it was the first thing that was a bright red on this layout, and I'm like, do I want to introduce red? I don't know, or do I want to keep it really subtle? I wasn't quite sure, but that little guy, he's just too cute. I couldn't resist, so he definitely found a spot on my page. I added a little candle puffy sticker to the right of him, and then some sparkle puffy stickers to the left. I will add some more red around this page just to balance that out. But for now, I'm going to turn back to the scallop paper, and I decided to add a second row popped up overlapping the top rows of these scallop snowflakes. I don't know what to call it, sorry, scallop snowflakes. And it's just to appear as though they are all those rows are layered. It already looks that way, but I just wanted to emphasize that by adding a second row there. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that and trim off the top. And even though only 2 rows are there layered with little and popped up, your eye just immediately thinks they're all layered. So I'm going to add a little offcut from that paper to the bottom just to bookend the top and bottom of this layout. And then I'm going to go back to embellishing that that little title that I had worked on earlier. So I did tuck in a little flower there to the left of the relax. And then here is where I'm going to start bringing in some red elements to balance out my cute little red penguin. So I put a phrase from the cardstock and foam phrases at the top of that photo. It says, "What a moment this was," which it was. And then I grabbed that periwinkle purpley label from the Pocket Life kit just to add some blue over to that side of the page, but also to anchor that phrase. I'm now going to work on the larger chipboard title towards the bottom that says winter. And I'm accenting that by adding in some of the floral die cuts from the embellishment kit. I had a lot of fun picking out the flower and the branches that I wanted to combine there. And then now that I love how it looks, I'm going to go ahead and pop up the chipboard winter pieces as well. Now I wanted to underscore this winter title with maybe a phrase or something like that. So I was playing around with the Pocket Life phrases. I was playing around with some more branches, but ultimately I decided, oh yeah, I don't have my journaling here on here yet. So that's where I'm going to add my journaling. This wasn't like a crazy detailed memory. So I just have a few little lines that I'll add towards the end, and you'll see those in the closing shots. Now I did want to add some more puffy stickers around the page. So I did sprinkle around some more of those sparkle stickers to the right of the floral. I also add them above the penguin towards the scallops. I did add another cardstock phrase to that photo on the right, and it says Winter Wonderland. And now just to finish off and really emphasize these beautiful snowflake scallops at the top, I'm just placing a variety of sizes of blue pearls. These pearl stickers are in the embellishment kit, and I'm just placing those randomly on the top of those snowflakes. I will take this to my sewing machine and stitch across the top. You'll see that in the closing shots. I also stitch across that band of pattern paper at the bottom. But here's a close-up at all of the pieces. You guys, I love the hip kits. I am a forever fan. I will always cheer on these kits. Thank you for watching my videos over the last year, and I hope we will continue to connect here on YouTube. Again, my name is Jana Eubank for Hip Kit Club. We'll see you around.